Edogawa City commissioned a survey on the future of Edogawa City, targeting all current residents of the city. In this video, we'll offer a frank discussion of an issue about the future of the city that probably nobody enjoys talking about. We will then present the city's view on the matter so that we can hear everybody's viewpoints. After you watch the video, please choose which of 3 options best describes your view of the direction Edogawa City should take. In 2022, Edogawa City drafted the vision for a city to live together, drawing on input from Edogawa residents in all walks of life. The vision explains the city's target state for the year 2100. When you hear the year 2100, does that future sound far off to you? Or is it just around the corner? 2100 is 76 years away. Many children living today, and certainly most babies born today, will live to see it. From that perspective, 2100 really is the near future. So, what kind of future is it going to be for us? Presently, about 700,000 people live in Edogawa City. By 2100, that population is expected to have to around 350,000 residents. And as Edogawa City's population shrinks, so does the amount of money coming into the city. We estimate that revenues will shrink by 60% or so. It's also forecasted that the number of people working at Edogawa City office in 2100 will be half the number working there today. Schools, libraries, and other city facilities we all use will be old in 2100 and in need of rebuilding. But rebuilding costs a lot of money. What will happen as the flow of money into Edogawa City declines? Let's take a look by way of a few examples from our everyday lives. When primary and junior high school buildings age, we won't have the money to rebuild or repair them. As the population of Edogawa City as a whole shrinks, we won't be able to present fireworks displays and local festivals in the way that we used to. As the people who maintain the safety of city facilities, parks, and roads decline in number, we won't be able to replace playground equipment as soon as it breaks. Roads will become pitted and bumpy, but we won't be able to fix them right away either. In January 2024, the Noto region suffered a terrible earthquake. Primary and junior high schools serve as refuges in emergencies, so fewer schools means fewer refuges. In light of these forecasts, what can we do right now to preserve the comfortable Edogawa City of today and our hopes for it for the future? To ensure a trouble-free life for our children when they grow to become adults and for future generations. The role of the city of Edogawa is to strike a balance between the money coming into the city's purse and the services that support our daily lives. Using the example of a child's allowance, a child with a generous allowance will have lots of money to spend on favorite things, such as candy, comic books, and games. If the parents reduce the allowance, the child won't be able to buy all those favorite things, no matter how much he or she might want them. And if the population shrinks, so will the money coming into the city's purse. And we still have to maintain that balance. Knowing that the population and budget of Edogawa City are forecasted to decline, the time to take steps to maintain the balance is now. So we're asking you to do your part. Please read these 3 options for the direction of the city and select the one you think is best. Which future do you choose for Edogawa City? Let's take a look at what each of these scenarios looks like. The first option is high services, high cost. In this scenario, services and cost are in balance. Residents can obtain a high level of services, but costs increase significantly to maintain them. The second option is median services, median cost. Here, some services are revised so that a certain level of services can be provided, and the cost will be a little higher than it is now. As the city's office, we would like to pursue option 2, median services, median cost, to enable Edogawa City to support today's standard of living going forward. We propose slightly revising current levels of administrative services and asking city residents to accept a certain level of cost. The third option is low services, low cost. In this scenario, cost doesn't change much, but because the money needed to support administrative services is decreased, level of those services declines. Now, please proceed to the questionnaire. Please select one of the 3 options to tell us the direction you envision for Edogawa City.